And I got in the car, and I knew it was graduation Sunday coming up. Deacon Cannon, the Lord sent me to this passage. Yeah. But then I got home, and my wife can tell you, my phone stayed glued to my hand. Amen. And I saw some disturbing news. 86-year-old woman. Killed.
Wow. Sad.
2 weeks ago, a 7-year-old child was wounded from bullets, not from the inside of the house, but from the outside. And as far as we know, these crimes were committed by people who look like us.
Wow.
In perusing through social media, people who don't look like us, and I'm going to tell you right now, y'all want to hear me holler, go over to Antioch, amen. I'll do all the hollering at Antioch this afternoon.
All right.
But we got to talk for a second.
All right, Doc.
Because people who don't look like us made cynical statements wondering where we marching.
Come on now.
Because they see us marching and standing on the courthouse when a white person afflicts us. But are we marching when it's our own people who are terrorists in our own community?
Yes, sir.
Let me say this right now. Both issues are the same. Malcolm X puts it like this, that I stand for injustice no matter who it is. I'm for the truth no matter who tells it. And I'm for justice no matter who or for it is against. Beloved, if we're going to stand up for the violence of Derek Chauvin, who killed George Floyd, Amber Geiger, who killed Botham Jean, Dylan Roof, who went into a church in South Carolina and killed people going to a prayer meeting, George Zimmerman, who killed Trayvon Martin, we must stand up as well. When our own people, in our own back door. Amen. All the ghosts. Barack Obama, first black president, told us in the 2013 commencement address at Morehouse College, we need to be able to say to young men of color that yes, government and society treat you unfairly, but that does not mean you are irresponsible for your own behavior. We cannot use that as an excuse not to reach higher. With that being said, and looking around us, especially on this graduation Sunday, if we as a church don't stand for the right, our future is in jeopardy.
Amen.
I'll say that one more time.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about standing for the right about who running what color we wearing.
That's right.
Who doing this, who doing that. No. If we don't start teaching people that the Lord is my shepherd. See, some of the infighting we have ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. I'm going to say that one more time. Okay. Give me a little bit more volume. I'm going to say that one more time. Some of the infighting we have has nothing to do with Jesus. And meanwhile, and let me just say this. Now, when I was a kid and people were doing violent crimes, you would read it 35, 40 years old. These violent crimes are happening with people who are 16, 17, 18 years old. And we got the nerve to be fighting on the inside. And our future is in jeopardy. I want you to think about it. Let's say a 16-year-old child. If you 16, 15, 16, raise your hand. 15, 16, 17, raise your hand. Okay. Let's say these children unfortunately commit a violent act and go to jail for 20 years. 20 years of institutionalized. And I already know it ain't going to happen with these two. Amen. I already know. They come from good stock. Amen. Amen. Jordan is one of the nicest kids you'll ever meet. Amen. And I thank God for him. Amen. And Kanila, we're just so proud of her standing up on the day. and doing that. She's come a long way. She was shy before, but look at her now. Amen.
Amen.
But think about it. 20 years institutionalized. Now, look at the modern day slavery. Because see, this is what it is. It's modern day slavery.
All right.
Institutionalized for 20 years, and then when they get out, can't get no good job.
Say that.
If you have a felony, take away teacher from the list. Take away nurse from the list. Take away child care provider for the list. Take away police officer for the list. Take away doctor from the list. So how you gonna make your money? And so many times, how many of us have seen people, even in our own families, go back into the jail? Because at least in jail, I'm gonna get 3 hots in a cup.
That's right. That's what they say.
I ain't gotta worry about being on the outside in the cold in the wintertime.
Yes, sir.
And let me tell you, we have a culture that wants our young men. Not their young men. Our young men. And if we don't do what we're supposed to do as the church, we are shooting a hole in our own bucket.
Yes, sir.
Beloved, here's the thing. How can we move forward if we as black people are taking ourselves down in the prime of our lives? How can we